Hey there, I'm glad you're here. Ready to learn some pretty cool things? Let me know which ones you liked best in the comments afterward. Okay, let's do this. Ever see a bird randomly fall out of a tree? It might have been a kareroo, or New Zealand wood pigeon. These birds are known for consuming over-ripened fermented berries, which can lead to intoxication due to the alcohol content produced during the fermentation. When this happens, the kareroo may lose coordination and balance, occasionally resulting in falls and appearing clumsy or dazed. Regardless, these birds play an important ecological role by dispersing the seeds from the fruits they consume, aiding in forest regeneration. Would you believe that approximately 90% of the world's population lives in the Northern Hemisphere? Yeah, 9 out of 10 people. That's because the Northern Hemisphere has broader landmass and favorable climatic conditions. It encompasses the entirety of Europe, most of Asia, North America, and parts of Africa, which have historically supported large civilizations. The Southern Hemisphere, in contrast, has much more ocean coverage and less cultivable land, leading to lower population densities. Ready for a story of courage? During World War II, Dr. Eugene Lazowski, a Polish doctor, saved an estimated 8,000 people from deportation to concentration camps by faking a typhus outbreak. He discovered that injecting healthy individuals with a vaccine containing dead typhus bacteria would result in a false positive test. The German authorities, terrified of a typhus outbreak, declared a quarantine zone around the affected villages, sparing the lives of everyone inside. Lazowski's story became more widely known later in his life, and he is sometimes referred to as the Polish Schindler. Nestled on the remote shores of Prince Edward Island, Canada, Purple Sand Beach is a kaleidoscopic marvel. Here, the sand shimmers with a vibrant palette of purples, reds, and pinks, thanks to weathered minerals like garnet and quartz. It's a hidden gem in Canada's diverse landscape, for those lucky enough to discover it. Are you in a loving relationship? Then you've heard of the 2-2-2 rule. Oh, no? Well, some couples swear by it to keep love alive. Of course, it's only a suggestion. But here's how it works. Every 2 weeks, go on a date to escape daily routines. Every 2 months, enjoy an adventurous weekend getaway. And every 2 years, take a week-long vacation to create lasting memories. This rule, as some say, is like a magical formula, ensuring your relationship flourishes with laughter and connection. All right, next. Would you be surprised if I told you that Antarctica is considered the driest continent on Earth? This might seem a little counterintuitive given its vast ice sheets, but the dryness is determined by the lack of precipitation, not the presence of ice. The South Pole, for instance, receives only about a half-inch of water equivalent each year, which obviously isn't a lot. Elton John is without a doubt one of the most influential artists in the history of pop and rock music. Did you know, though, that Elton John wasn't originally his name? Born Reginald Kenneth Dwight in 1947, the Rocket Man crooner changed his name in 1967 to something more, well, showbizy. His first name came from the sax player Elton Dean in his then band Bluesology, while his surname was inspired by the band's lead singer, Long John Baldry. How about that? Here's a fun one for you science nerds out there. The Earth's atmosphere is made up of 5 main layers, based on temperature changes and altitude, including the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere, each with unique characteristics and functions. Commercial jet aircraft fly in the lower stratosphere to avoid turbulence, which is common in the troposphere below. Let's take a deep dive into this next one, shall we? The very first public aquarium opened in London in 1853 at the London Zoo in Regent's Park. It was called the Fish House and was made possible by English naturalist Philip Henry Goss, who is credited with promoting the glass tank as a novel way of housing marine creatures and coining the term aquarium. Not too fishy. I mean, shabby. Would you believe that around 28% of the world's population works in agriculture? This makes agriculture the largest employer in the world, providing livelihoods for a significant portion of the global population. Around half of these workers are smallholder farmers, and they play a crucial role in feeding their communities. Let's shake things up a bit. According to the National Earthquake Information Center, most earthquakes are small and barely detectable by most people. It's the exceptional ones that make the news. The largest earthquake ever recorded was a 9.5 magnitude earthquake in Chile on May 22, 1960. This earthquake, also known as the Valdivia quake, triggered a tsunami that caused widespread destruction along the coast of Chile and across the Pacific in Hawaii, Japan, and the Philippines. Thousands of people perished, and even more were left homeless in this massive and terrifying event that lasted over 10 minutes. Would you believe that most police officers never fire their service weapons on duty during their careers? Really? A Pew Research Center survey indicates that only about a quarter of officers have ever fired their weapon outside of a gun range. To add to that, more than 99% of police calls are resolved peacefully without the use of force whatsoever. How's that for a shot in the arm? Okay, right. Bad joke. Sorry, well, not sorry. I'm curious now. Did you know any of those, or have any comments or questions? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one.